Hey travelers, welcome back to the channel. In this video of Traveler's Corner, I sit down with the boys from Wales. That's right, the cruise monkeys, Gavin and Luke. Let's get to know them. Gavin and Luke, thank you so much for joining me here on Traveler's Corner.
Hello, nice to be here.
Please let everyone know about yourselves and your channel.
So, we're Gavin and Luke.
Yep.
And we have a YouTube channel called Cruise Monkeys, which started out as, well, basically from a nickname I have or had as a child. And we enjoy cruising a lot. So Cruise Monkeys just came together and we thought it'd be fun and represent us for like the sort of crazy fun people we are.
Yeah. And that's basically what our videos are, just us being crazy, having fun, traveling, drinking, eating. Yeah, that's about it.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, let's dive into the hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
Why do you guys travel?
We just love it. I just like going somewhere new. There's so much to see and do out there, so much to experience. And I think if you sat in your own little corner of the world, it's just you need to get out there. And I think it's great. We just love it.
I just like seeing different places, trying different food, and just whole cultures. The cultures and stuff like that. That's kind of why we travel, I think. And to get away from cold and rainy Wales as well.
Yeah,
which it isn't today, but
no.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, I think I kind of know what the answer to this question is, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So, what's your favorite way to travel and why?
Ooh, I quite like trains. No. Cruises. Gotta be cruisers.
Cruises.
Absolutely love cruising.
And until 2014, well, we only started cruising in 2014. I think at that point we were basically going to all-inclusive resorts.
Like Turkey and Greece and Fuerteventura, places like
that.
Yeah,
we did like 3 weeks in an all-inclusive resort in Egypt. We went to Turkey quite a few times. And it was nice to sit by the pool and have some cocktails, have an all-inclusive buffet, and it's not really exploring. And then we started cruising in 2014, and after that we didn't really look back, have we?
Never. Well, I think we've only been on one land holiday since we started cruising, and that was to go to Dubrovnik, but we called it on a cruise, and that's how we knew we wanted to go back, because we liked it so much. So I suppose cruising has that. If you enjoy a place so much, so you can always go back to certain destinations from the itinerary if you want, but we like waking up somewhere new every day.
That's kind of one thing a lot of people say why they wouldn't like cruising is because they haven't got enough time in port to explore places. But that's where we say, well, you can always fly back there and spend longer there, or just what we do sometimes do that with Norway, just go on another Norway cruise.
I'm exactly with you guys there. I love cruises because I hate being in the same place for an extensive amount of time. I love seeing different places all the time and getting different cultures at me. So tell me guys, what has been your favorite country to visit and why?
Do you know, that's really difficult because there's so much out there to see. There's so many amazing things you get to experience in different places. I mean, Iceland was amazing, the fjords have been spectacular, the Med has been lovely.
I'd say for me, overall, it would be Iceland.
The wow factor, yes, I would say Iceland and the fjords. They were really breathtaking. The stuff we've seen up there was phenomenal. Didn't expect it to be. It literally blown us away. But my favourite little place, I'd say I do really like Croatia a lot. Really nice place. Possibly inspired by Game of Thrones originally, but when you actually go there, it's just a great little place. I love it. I absolutely love it. The history, Dubrovnik especially. I love it.
Very nice.
Sorry, that didn't completely answer the question. We sort of got sidetracked.
Well, let's say mine's Iceland, yours is Croatia.
I'll say mine's Croatia then.
Yeah, there we go. We've answered it then.
One of those is on my bucket list. I had a little layover in Iceland, so I kind of got the bit of the lay of the land, but I really want to get back there and see everything that they have to offer over there. So, with all your travel behind you, do you have a favorite place that you've been to?
That would be Dubrovnik.
Yeah. I'd say Dubrovnik, and I'll agree with you on that one.
I say Dubrovnik. The itinerary we went on, obviously, it was a cruise, and we went to Split and Dubrovnik. Both are in Croatia. When we went to Split, we went to this beautiful place. It was the Kirka National Park, and it was so nice. It was like all these like lakes and waterfalls, and it was really, really nice. I mean, that if I could, maybe Croatia as a place would be. I'm sort of sidetracking, but I'd say Dubrovnik. I'll stick with Dubrovnik. I do like the little walled city. Yeah, it's lovely.
Make your mind up.
I can't. It's just too much too small. Yeah, I'll say Dubrovnik. I'm still saying Dubrovnik.
I'll agree with you on Dubrovnik. It's fine.
Amazing. So, again, with that travel behind you, has there been a favorite thing you have done on your travels?
I know what mine is.
I really enjoyed the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. That was up there. I'll go as far as saying that was on my birthday, and that's the best birthday ever.
That was going to be what I said. Blue Lagoon.
I loved the Blue Lagoon.
It was
really, it's so cool. So cool.
And we had about 2 hours there, didn't we?
Yeah, we went on an excursion with P&O, and we went off. So you get to obviously witness the landscape, which is quite impressive, and then you get to this place, an old geothermal power plant.
No, it's a current power plant.
A current power plant. Yeah, it's like but you go in this lagoon, and the water's all milky. And they give you like masks and all to put on, and it is just it's like something being on a different planet. It really is. It's like so alien, but it is an incredible experience. And then we got to have some salmon, which was actually from Iceland, because they obviously do a lot of salmon there, and it was superb. It really wasn't expensive, but it was nice. We did share it between us, but it was a lovely meal. So we went to the Blue Lagoon, had a little meal there afterwards, and then went back to the ship, and it was amazing.
It was a good day, that.
Really good.
So it's a bit weird thinking you're swimming in wastewater from a power plant.
It's not wastewater. It's just.
Interesting. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good for the skin, apparently.
Okay. That's all that matters. As long as the skin's good, it's good. So
come out looking 10 years younger.
Yeah.
Can we do 15, maybe? Just
I don't know. If you stay in there too long, you get webs between your fingers and your toes. No, I'm joking.
So again, with that travel behind you, do you guys eat local when you travel?
We do like to try local things.
Yeah, we don't. We always kind of travel slightly on the budget, so we never go out for like loads of meals and things like that. But we'll always try some local food. Even like in Iceland, we just get something to share it between us just to experience it. We do eat local.
Because we did experience the Icelandic chocolate as well when we were in Ísafjörður, and we've had. I remember once being. This isn't cruise related. This is just travel. But when we were in Turkey once, I remember this guy came down to us on the beach. I think he was like selling, you saw like your ski trips and all that lot. And his wife had come down and made him this. I can't remember.
It wasn't some kind of bread, wasn't it?
It was like this weird bready, eggy thing, and it was lovely. And he just said, "Try it," and we were like, "Okay," and we did, and we absolutely loved it. And for the life of us, we can't remember what it was called to ask for it again. And it's a shame because I really, really enjoyed it. I'm sure I had potato in it as well,
But I love the food in Turkey anyway. We were going to like little backstreet restaurants, weren't we? Where it was kind of like cheap food and it was really tasty.
And Croatia has some lovely wines.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we like the wines and cheeses and meats in Croatia.
Yeah, definitely. That. We did that at the Kirka Park as well. We had a whole platter, didn't we?
I'm trying to think. We went to Venice. We were doing pizza and lots of gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to try loads of food. If you go in that far, you've got to try it.
Mm-hmm. Has there been something that you've tried that you've loved so much that you want to go back and try again?
Definitely the salmon in Iceland, and I would definitely go for that platter in Croatia again. Then we kind of cheat because we like it we like that so much.
Yeah,
it's now inspired our weekends because we usually have. Like this, is it Serrano hams and prosciutto, like those sort of meats, and we have garlic bread and we have camembert and we use it like little fondue and we put like sun-dried tomatoes and things with it and we dip it and dunk it and it's lovely. So it's kind of inspired that. But yeah, definitely go.
Would I go somewhere just for the food? Probably not.
But then we go on a cruise and the food does have quite a bearing on that as well. Certain
yeah,
foods.
it does.
So,
And that's the thing, when you're on the cruise, there's so much choice of food on the ship. Sometimes you don't really want to eat off the ship because you've just eaten so much on the ship.
and the thing with
Very
cruises,
true.
well, they try to cater for multiple nationalities, don't they?
Yeah.
So you get a taste of everything on the ship. All right, maybe it's not to the same, extent of the actual destination or where they're from, but it's an idea.
It's probably why we don't go full meals, to be honest, because we're too stuffed getting off the ship.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, is there a dream location that you're dying to get to?
Yeah, Hawaii. Hawaii or Thailand.
You'd think about that, didn't you?
Well, I really have to think about that. No, I am saving.
So yeah, Hawaii is one that's really Thailand, Hawaii, and then for me is kind of Australia, New Zealand. I'd love to go down there.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say no, so I'll go. But
And I wouldn't say no to the other two. So, yeah. So there are 3 locations we want to go to.
It's just so there's just so much choice. The world's such a beautiful place. You want to see, there are things everywhere, and you only have to flick on or your screensaver on your laptop, and you're like, oh wow, where's that? That looks nice. And I'm very much click on. Do you like what you see? And I'll find out where it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of times can you cruise too? And then the amount of times I do that, I've gone
to check whether it's not landlocked.
Mind if it was landlocked, I still go. There's a couple of places in Switzerland and all, isn't there? We wanted to go to, where the train goes through there.
Oh yeah,
that looked really, really cool. Especially over somewhere like Christmas. I mean, a place can suit your mood as well. A bit like a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's Christmassy, I'd love to go, say, Lapland or somewhere like that. That'd be amazing to feel Christmassy.
we never get that postcard Christmas here, do
We
it?
don't. We live in a very strange sort of climate. It's sort of very much the same all year round, rain and cloud. Sprinkle of sun, sprinkle of snow here and there, but it's quite a mild place.
So it would be nice to have that kind of snowy, perfect Christmas one day.
Yeah.
Snowy Christmas is a lovely thing to see, but it's always nice to change it up a little bit. So again, with all the travel that you have behind you, is there a place you're dying to get back to?
Get back to.
I would like to go back to the fjords, and I've always said it, a week isn't enough. And I'd like to go maybe 2 weeks, and I'd like to really go into up and down every fjord, all the little quiet villages and places. I'd love to go to is it the Lofton Islands at the top? And especially this sort of time of year, land of the midnight sun, it would be breathtaking. I would like to see that. Also, I'd like to see Northern Lights. So you've got the opposite end of the scale. And I've seen some wonderful trips where people go out on these dogs, sleigh things, huskies, whatever they've got. I'd love to experience that. But definitely, the fjords, you can't get fed up with it. You can't.
No, that is something I think we'll keep going back to as well.
And luckily for us, it is kind of on our doorstep. We've just got to get to Southampton, get on a ship, and we can go. Yeah. And it's reasonable at the moment as well. It's great.
One place I probably want to go back to is Venice. We went there.
That was nice.
2018 was it?
The same cruise as Croatia.
And when we went there, I thought I wasn't really up for Venice. I was thinking, not really. It's going to be overrated, too hot, too busy. But we went there and we absolutely loved it. And I would like to go back there again and just spend another day just getting lost in the streets. It was amazing.
Venice is an amazing place. I spent a day there, and again, just like you, Luke, with Iceland, it was my birthday. So I had a wonderful gondola ride on my birthday, having people sing to me and stuff like that. So Venice is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. So again, with all the travel behind you, is there any kind of tips you could give to the new travelers out there or the experienced ones out there that just need a little reminder, hey, this is a good thing to do?
Yeah, I would say always embark on any journey, trip, cruise, holiday with an open mind. Don't always go straight off to TripAdvisor or whatever, type in. You always get all these negative comments and things, and don't get too caught up in that. yes, you can take some information from it. I'm not saying it's sometimes nice to be aware of certain things, but I wouldn't get held up on it because everyone's perception of a place is different. We've been on cruises with people before, and we've come home and we've read reviews on, say, Cruise Critic, and I've gone, well, we were on exactly the same cruise. I don't remember this, and we've had a completely different experience on the same cruise. I think there was one once on Queen Elizabeth years ago. Apparently there was work being done at the buffet, and I don't even remember seeing it. And apparently there was excessive drilling, it kept people awake, and I was like, I didn't hear or see, I wouldn't know, other than reading that, but I was on exactly the same cruise as these people. But the way they were going on, it was like everybody had had a gutsful and couldn't wait to get off. It wasn't the case. It's funny how you get that quite a lot, don't you?
I'd say, kind of going with what you're saying there as well, is plan what you're going to do when you go somewhere, but don't don't overlook it into reviews and don't over plan it. We're quite planning. We never used to, but we do kind of plan what we're going to do on our days on a cruise. But they're just like notes of what we'll try and do. If we don't do it, it's not the end of the world.
Because you have to be flexible, because sometimes things just crop up out of nowhere. There's things out of the captain's control or the travel agent's control. So you have to take it all with a pinch of salt and be flexible, I think. So don't get too held up on anything. Open mind and just experience it. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Travel with an open mind. Don't be that planner that needs to have every single hour booked with things to do. Just be open and experience the culture. That's why you travel, is to experience the culture. So just open mind and experience everything you can. So, Gavin and Luke, thank you so much for joining me here on Traveler's Corner. Please,
thank you for having us. It's been great.
Not a problem. Let everyone know where they can find you.
Where can they find us?
Where can they find us? Well, we're on YouTube and the Cruise Monkeys.
Can't miss them.
No, you can't miss them. You'll also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
We have a little Facebook group as well.
Yeah, we've got a Facebook group. Basically, if you search Cruise Monkeys, we should
something will come up.
we're kind of there. We're all over the place.
Amazing. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining me here.
Bye.
What amazing and fun guys. Now, if you haven't yet, head down to the description, click on their YouTube link, and give them a subscribe. And you know what, guys? I'm going to see you next time here on Nick Tours.